Well, Mark, thanks to a strong and growing economy, the governor says there's enough money in the state's reserves to come up with $1 billion or nearly $1 billion for schools, and that would be in place by the beginning of the next school year. That's what the state Supreme Court is asking and ordering lawmakers to do right now. But the governor's looking ahead and says we need to create a new tax, a carbon tax, to create money for schools and the environment.
We saw the ash on the hood of our cars this last summer. You're seeing the fires in California, and you see the same scene on our forests. The acidification is killing the ecosystem of Puget Sound. We need to act.
Governor Jay Inslee says details of his carbon tax proposal are still being worked out, but he says charging the state's polluters fees would protect the environment while also building up the reserve funds to pay for teacher raises next September. His supplemental budget proposal, a tweak of the budget passed this past summer, would also increase funding to improve the state's mental health hospitals and provide more treatment for opioid addicts. State Senator John Braun, the top Republican on the Budget Committee, has concerns about tapping reserves, especially in case of an economic slowdown, and he fears the impact of a carbon tax on businesses and citizens who might pay more for gas or utilities. But the governor says the alternative, cutting the budget elsewhere, just doesn't work for him.
Because I don't make stuff up. I don't have phony math. I'm not willing to cut people's mental health care systems or reduce homelessness help when we've got a homelessness crisis.
This carbon tax idea is something the governor has proposed several times before, but he's never really had much support here. Of course, that's when Republicans controlled the Senate. After last month, Democrats now control both the Senate and the House, but it's still not clear if his carbon tax will have enough support to pass out of the Capitol. Early next year, we are expecting to hear the House and Senate supplemental budget proposals as well. Live in Olympia, Drew Mikkelsen, King 5 News.